Did you know that humans cannot synthesize vitamin C? They cannot create it themselves.
Well, she said one thing right in this video, so far.
So they need to get it from their food. And it's another reason that we're frugivores and we're not meat eaters. Meat eaters, carnivores and omnivores, for instance, they make their own vitamin C. Guess what the best source of vitamin C is in the world? And that is fruit.
Of course, here she was being sarcastic and she was making fun of us.
Meat doesn't have vitamin C, and it's absolutely crucial to humans' health to have it. So
Lady said that was right, is that we don't create our own vitamin C. But I wonder why we don't create our own vitamin C. Maybe because we don't need it that much in the first place. Now, if you consume an omnivore diet, a frugivore diet, a vegetarian diet, a vegan diet, Western diets, anything that has sugar and carbohydrates in them, you need to supplement with vitamin C, most likely, along on top of eating your foods that contain vitamin C. But the reason we need vitamin C in the first place is for inflammation. Vitamin C is an antioxidant, and antioxidants are used to combat inflammation in the body. What happens when you no longer have inflammation in the body? Oh, you don't need as much vitamin C. Now, this woman is claiming you can only get vitamin C from fruit sources, which I'm going to show you is inaccurate. Here are a list of different foods where you can get your vitamin C from. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
No. I would like to start with the claim that is actually factually wrong about you, stating that she said the only source of vitamin C are fruits. She said the best, not the only source. And fruits are an amazing source of vitamin C, but of course they are not the only one. Red bell pepper, for example, alongside many other vegetables, are amazing vitamin C sources as well. So I guess you misquoted her on that part. Now moving on to your claim about inflammation and thus needing less vitamin C. Vitamin C is an antioxidant, meaning it's a great way to reduce oxidative stress within your body. And by the way, plants on average contain 64 times more antioxidants than animal-based products. But having said that, vitamin C is way more than just an antioxidant. There are two biological important forms of vitamin C: the reduced form, ascorbic acid, and the oxidized form, dehydroascorbic acid. And both dehydroascorbic acid and ascorbic acid have many different roles inside our bodies. Notably, ascorbic acid is also needed to increase synthesis of collagen, carnitine, catecholamines, and peptide hormones. So let's just hypothetically say, yes, your diet causes indeed less inflammation. How much less vitamin C do you need? That's something very important to specify, which you clearly haven't done. Moving on to your next claim about low-carb diets needing less vitamin C. That is indeed a very interesting one. As stated earlier, we have two different types of vitamin C, dehydroascorbic acid and ascorbic acid. And both of these forms get absorbed differently. Dehydroascorbic acid gets absorbed primarily by the GLUT, so the glucose transporters. And ascorbic acid, on the other hand, gets absorbed by sodium transporters. So not all vitamin C is absorbed inherently by the glucose transporters. But that brings me actually to another question for you. I have yet to see any evidence suggesting that a high-carb diet or a low-carb diet requires different RDAs or vitamin C intakes on a daily basis. And I would love to see some human health outcome research on your part. Yes, vitamin C is not primarily found in plants, as you alluded to, and I totally agree. But you left out a very important and key part there, and that is the cooking method. Vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin, meaning it's sensitive to heat. And you're minimizing the content of vitamin C being present in animal-based products if you start cooking them. How much vitamin C gets destroyed by cooking? Well, this is bringing us in the hypothetical realm. On the left, you can see the cooking treatment, so raw, boiled, blanched, steamed, and microwaved. And on the right, you can see the vitamin C content being present in the different food samples. As you can see here, the only cooking methods that can preserve or increase the content of vitamin C being present in different food samples is blanching, steaming, and microwaving. Microwaving seems to come out on top on all the different food samples, which is really interesting. So unless you're not blanching, steaming, or even microwaving your meat, which I don't know if you're doing that, you're losing more than half of the vitamin C being present in animal-based products. And yes, I'm totally extrapolating here. As of today, I could find not a single study comparing the vitamin C content from raw meat versus cooked meat. The only evidence I could find about cooked meat and vitamin C content stems from this study, which cites another study that is sadly not accessible to me. The study that they're referencing basically is saying the same thing. Half of the vitamin C content is destroyed by cooking. And the sad thing about this is that, yes, I'm extrapolating data and making assumptions here. And even that is considered way better evidence than all you have provided so far. Because the evidence you have provided for your very bold claims are zero. I'm tagging you, and I would like to see human health outcome research for your claims. With human health outcome research, I want to see human health outcome research. What I don't want from you is, referring to other doctors as an evidence. Referring to other doctors is not good evidence. What this is assuming is that these couple of dudes have figured out something that the whole scientific community has not figured out. What this basically means is that they figured out something that millions of scientists across the globe received funding from different sources, looking at different populations in different countries, looking at people with different history of diseases, using different study designs, and analyzing the data in different labs. And I could go on here forever. So these dudes figured out something that all of these people couldn't have figured out. So yeah, cite the human health outcome data. If you fail to provide any evidence, then all I can see is someone that is blinded by their own emotions and biases. What are your thoughts about this topic? Feel free to let me know in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you during my next video.